Hey everyone, and welcome to the second episode of PS4 Spoilers. I am Wazamel, and just a quick recap here on what I've been doing. And you may have noticed if you follow my channel and subscribe, the last couple weeks I've been playing two games, very easy games. The first was Turbo Super Stunt Squad, and that's a movie tie-in game to obviously the DreamWorks Animations movie Turbo. Not exactly a racing game as the movie would make you believe it is, but if you're looking for a fairly easy platinum, I give it about a 3 difficulty out of 10. So 3 out of 10, it's going to take about anywhere from, probably 10 to 15 hours. So for all those certified trophy whores out there, that's a perfect game for you. The second game I played is the Smurfs 2. The Smurfs 2 is a very, very, very easy game. I would have to put it up there as one of the easiest games that has ever come out. It probably isn't the very easiest, but it's very simple and it's very quick. It's about a 5 to 8 hour platinum trophy. So with a 1 out of 10 difficulty, this needs to be on every certified trophy horse PlayStation card. And in the case of both games, I do have trophy video guides available on my channel. So I'll put a link to the playlists in the description below. So check them out. Unfortunately, it's that slow time of year, so let me know what you're playing. Put in the comments. Tell me what game you're playing and your thoughts on it. All right, let's jump right into our first segment and take a look at the viewer poll. Last episode, I had asked a question. I really kind of thought the votes would have been more spread out, more diversified, but it was a landslide victory. I had asked who was more badass between Joel from The Last of Us or Rick Grimes from the Walking Dead TV series. I kind of thought there would have been a little support for both sides, but that wasn't the case. So in a landslide victory, we're going to give it up to Joel. And on to this week's poll, and this one's out there for all my Game of Thrones fans out there. Game of Thrones is a fantastic series. And in this previous season on television, there was one major event at the very end, the Red Wedding, and it created a lot of hatred towards Walder Frey. But my question here in the poll question of the week is, who is more evil, Walder Frey or Joffrey Baratheon? Please post your vote in the comments below. But if you do make any comments, please avoid spoiling anything that is yet to happen in the series. I know a lot of you out there, like myself, have read the books, but just let's not spoil anything that is yet to air on TV. Let's take a look at the upcoming releases. And this week, and you ready for this? We have nothing. Slow week, unfortunately. But let's just go ahead and take a leap forward and move on to August 6th. On August 6th, we have a game called Dragon's Crown. Releases both on the PS3 and the Vita. Also releasing on August 6th is Tales of Xillia. This released in Japan 2 years ago, I believe, so it's just finally now coming to most of Europe and the United States.
Spirits protecting humans. Now that is quite an interesting tale.
Humans strive to become stronger. They constantly...
All right, let's take a look at the PlayStation news, shall we? There hasn't been a whole lot of news. There's a rumor of a release date of December 13th for the PlayStation 4. I'm not entirely sold by that, and I'm not going to really comment on that until it becomes official. But I'd say the best news, or the biggest news, I guess, rather, is the PlayStation Access YouTube channel. They had a Q&A with 10 questions answered. So let's just let Holly ask the questions and answer them.
Hey guys, it's Holly from Access PlayStation, and today I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys have about the PlayStation 4. It does. The PlayStation 4 has party chat. And I can also tell you that your PlayStation 4 friends list will let you have up to 2,000 friends, which is like way more than I actually have. Sadly, the PlayStation 4 will not support the DualShock 3 controller, but it will support PlayStation Move. For the PlayStation 4, you'll need PlayStation Plus if you want to play online gaming, multiplayer. However, to access services like Netflix, Party Chat, or to play free-to-play games, you won't need the PlayStation Plus service. The PlayStation 4 will be jet black at launch. Interestingly enough, the PlayStation 3 was piano black. We do have plans to support 3D content, and we'll have more news coming soon. The PlayStation 4 will have a 500GB HDD drive at launch, and yes, you will be able to change it, just like you can on the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation camera further enhances the way you can play your games on the PlayStation 4. The camera can shoot in 3D, has 4 microphones for directional input and output audio, and can shoot 3D spaces and give you AR technology, like we saw in our Playroom video. The cross-media bar on the PlayStation 4 will become the PlayStation Dynamic Menu. You'll be able to customize layout, manage your downloads, and see what your friends' content is and what they're up to. Yes, your current PlayStation avatar and username will carry over to the PlayStation 4, and you do get to control who sees your personal details.
Thank you, Holly, for providing us the answers to those 10 questions. Some of them are kind of dumb and obvious, things that we already knew. But one question that she didn't answer that I really need to know the answer to is, why the hell can I not have a good Game of Thrones game? It doesn't make sense to me. It's such a big and epic story. There's so much to it. It spans centuries. And it would just make the perfect game if done right. And yes, I'm aware that Atlas came out with a game about a year or two ago called Game of Thrones. But let's be honest, that thing was a piece of shit. I want a good game, and I don't want to play some alternate storyline and new story and all that when there is such a rich history already in the Game of Thrones universe that you hear about in the books or on the television series that I think they could explore, and they just have failed to do that and failed to provide me with the game that I really want. Now, I understand they're not going to take the stories from the television show or directly from the book that is relevant at the current time period in which it takes place, just because a lot of those stories have yet to be told, and there's so much going on. It would be hard to do it without spoiling a lot of the events that are going to happen that haven't aired on HBO's version of Game of Thrones. But there's so much that they can do with the characters that are in the books or in the show, such as going back and telling us the story of the Silver War, where you have Robert Baratheon taking the throne. You have the characters that are in the show now and in the books, such as Jaime Lannister, Ned Stark, Robert Baratheon, the Targaryen children, the Mad King, which they reference a lot in the book. That they can just make a game just of that. Just tell that story. Tell us how they got the throne. How, if you make a game and it doesn't include the characters that we all care about, Jaime Lannister and Tyrion and Tywin, and just the Lannisters in general, and then the House Tully and House Aaron, it's a disservice to the franchise, to the series. I mean, just the history of the game and how all the houses came to form their alliances. It's just such a fascinating story that's only told, 15 years later by the other characters in the show. So, so that's basically it. I'm just pissed we don't have a good Game of Thrones video game, and I really think it would just be very epic if done properly. And that'll do it for this week's episode of PS4 Spoilers. Again, I do thank you for all watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, share the video. And until next time, happy trophy hunting.